Hey y'all, Jason Meyer here, aka the Sick Boy, and I've never done one of these videos before regarding lawn care, but I have been really watching a lot of videos, and there's some guys out there I want to give a shout out to at some point, but I can remember what their name is. But for right now, I want to show you kind of what I'm dealing with, what I'm trying to get past, and hopefully it's something that some people can shed some light on, all that kind of stuff. So let's get going. So this lawn, my wife and I had put in, it's just about a year ago now. And yeah, can you tell I've got dogs? It also has some rocks and stuff in there because I've also got toddlers. As you can see, I'm also working on finishing building a retaining wall here. I did just mow it here a couple minutes ago. Even though I'm in Colorado, I decided to go ahead and do something different. I have been mowing up until a couple weeks ago at about 2.5 to 3 inches. I've been mowing tall, and just decided I was going to do something different. So I did drop my mower down to where it's about 2 inches. This is actually the more established grass. I'll show you my front lawn here in just a second. I've been having a lot of struggles with this back area here. I can't tell if it's from the dogs, if it's from underwatering. I did just go ahead and change out the nozzle on one of my sprinklers because it actually has to do this area all the way to here and then back over in here as well. So it has a large span to cover in the same amount of time as all the rest of the sprinkler heads. So I kicked that up, the water consumption of that one a bit, hoping to see if that does something for me here. This ugly patch right here, did buy a piece from Home Depot, swapped that out just to see how that would go, top layered it with a little bit of compost. Sorry, I know my my whole thing here is a little bit of a shit show, but nevertheless, I'm learning here. I'm learning. I've done a front lawn that actually looks really good, except for the fact that it's super thin. So I'm hoping that I can learn here how to thicken this up. I'd love to have a lawn that looks more like a golf course, but I do have kids and a dog, so I don't know whether or not that's even really possible. And no judgment for all the toys and everything around here, because again, I got toddlers. So let's go around and check out the front. Okay, so here's the front yard. And this front yard I actually grew from seed just coming up on 3 years ago. So I'm still fighting with trying to get it as thick as I'd like it to be. Every summer I put new seed down. I did top dress on this. So no, it's not completely bald, it's just dead. I suspect that's because we have a lot of rabbits here. They've been parking here, pooping and peeing, killing it there. There's another spot that I have over here that has been pretty famous for that as well. Don't mind my weeds. That's going to be the next time I've got 2 hours with nothing to do. I've got 2 toddlers, so that time doesn't come very often. There's a lot of these little spots here too. Sorry, these little spots here too. I've read online or seen online things about how those can be due to earthworms. If I've been watering in the evening time, which I confess I have for the last year been watering more at nighttime than during the morning time. So, I mean, ultimately, as you can see, it hasn't been the most horrible thing in the world, but I have switched over to watering at about 6 in the morning. I've been going for about 45 minutes, but that's only because I have very high efficiency sprinklers, so it takes a hell of a long time to put any water down. Another spot that I'm trying to get taken care of, as I said before, lots of lumps in this lawn, which is part of the reason why I top dressed. I'm trying to smooth this place out, and it's a pain. I also have a lot of bare spots like this. You can look at the lawn and kind of see that it's not very thick. I've been fighting with this for years, trying to figure out how to thicken this lawn up. Here's another great spot right here. You can see that it's kind of breaking down in, so I've got some separation. I don't know if this is from critters or if that's just because the soil is too dry. But either way, this is the kind of stuff that drives me nuts. So I'm trying to figure out how to do all this stuff, trying to figure out how to do this. So any comments, questions, any suggestions, anything like that could help me, I would love it. I do love my front lawn. It doesn't get a whole lot of traffic because the back lawn is what we use, but I would still like my front lawn to be looking really, really good. You can see some of my neighbors' lawns. They take pretty good care of them. My neighbor across the street, his lawn is pretty nice. But I'm kind of one of those guys that wants it to look really, really good. So anyway, looking forward to feedback, anything like that. Thanks.